Alright, I've been really excited to make this video. Whenever I'm outside and I'm meeting someone for the first time and I tell them my age, like they get like shocked cause I tell them that I'm 16 years old, but they always think that I'm in my mid 20s, or some people even think I'm in my 30s. And I'm pretty sure that is because of my beard. And it's a bit unkept right now because I basically grew it out for this video. And a lot of people have asked me, especially the young guys like teenagers, like how to have a beard like this and how to actually grow one for themselves. So I'm making this video to help you, and whenever someone asks me this next time, I can also send it to them. And a quick disclaimer, there's gonna be a lot of bro science in this video, so I hope all of you scientist nerds don't get offended. Before I go over the things that I truly believe have helped me grow a beard like this at the age of 16, I just want to go over the benefits of actually growing one. It's honestly kind of sad nowadays how so many guys, like every single time I meet like a new teenager, like a young man, they never have like a fully grown beard. Like I'm like the only one 9 times out of 10 who actually has like a solid beard. The only men with actually like good beards are like over 25 or over 30, and it's honestly pretty sad. So in my opinion, your beard is a sign of masculinity. For example, a guy from my school, he's 27 years old, but he literally looks like he's 14 because he still has a baby face. And guess what? Everyone treats him like he's 14. Even though it is shallow, people do judge you based on your looks. It's literally just something that's biological. If you don't look like a man, you won't get treated like one. The first thing I want to talk about is of course genetics, and I'm not gonna go over this for too long. Basically, you either have the genetics or you don't. And on my opinion, probably 80 to 90% of men actually have the genetics to grow some type of beard, especially if you see it in your parents. Your father I mean, or maybe your mother as well, like who knows. But maybe you see your brother has a beard, maybe your dad has a beard, maybe your uncle has a beard, but for you, you barely see any facial hair on your face. So if you do see that the men around you actually have beards, then we need to pretty much activate your beard. And as I said, there's gonna be a lot of bro science in this video. The second thing is testosterone, and I'm not gonna mention the usual bullshit of like, oh yeah, get enough sleep, you should go outside and get sunlight, exercise. But there's one thing very specifically that I did which made my beard just grow out so much more, and that thing is semen retention. Now if I find a study, then I'll be sure to put it in the description below. But there was a guy who did a study on himself, and he saw that over 3 to 5 months he basically tripled his testosterone just by doing semen retention. And it makes sense because what are the two most important goals for us biologically? It's to survive and it's to reproduce, right? And so for most of us, we have like a house, we have food on our table every single day. But the second point, which is reproduction, most young men still are not able to reproduce, but they trick their brains into thinking that they are reproducing by, of course, watching porn and jacking off. So when you stop watching porn and you stop jacking off, your brain thinks, oh shit, like okay, this motherfucker is not reproducing. We need to pump him full of motivation and testosterone and drive so he can actually go and reproduce. And so ever since I got into semen retention, which was like around 6 months ago, I've noticed that my beard just grew. Like it used to grow really slow, but it might just be a coincidence. But hey man, as soon as I got into semen retention and no fap, literally my beard just grew. And before I go into the next section, I just want to mention something real quick about exercise. You don't actually want your exercise sessions to be longer than 60 minutes. This is something that Dr. Andrew Huberman talks about in his podcast. Basically, whenever we're exercising, our testosterone goes up, but our cortisol hormone, which is basically like the stress hormone, also goes up. So if your cortisol level is elevated for too high, then that's very bad for your health and overall for your testosterone. What you want to do is actually make your exercise sessions short and hard. And if you are going to do longer exercise sessions, then I recommend doing 3 times per week max. Do not be in the gym for 3 hours straight for 6 days a week. Third tip that I have for you is your masculinity. And if there's 3 things that resemble masculinity, it would be taking responsibility, discipline, and leadership. So ask yourself, how common are these traits in your day-to-day life? Because if you just visualize your day-to-day life, maybe all you do is come home from school or come home from work and you immediately just stop playing video games, and before going to sleep you literally just beat your meat like a sad little monkey. So is it any wonder that you don't have a beard? And I know this sounds harsh, but hey man, in this channel we got tough love, bro. I know how hard it is to actually pull yourself out of that lifestyle because I have been there. But you need to start today, not tomorrow, today. You need to start exercising, you need to start doing the good habits and minimize the bad habits as much as you can. So I hope that these few things do help, because while scripting this video I have seen a lot of shitty advice online where the guy told you to like buy some kind kind of cream and like put them over here, and it'll supposed to make your beard grow or something. I mean, I don't know if that shit works or not, but I know for sure the things I just told you about do work. But there's a reason why people don't talk about the things I just told you, and that's because it's fucking hard, man. It's just so much easier to tell you, oh yeah, by the way, if you buy my product, it will give you a beard. But with my advice, it's like, yeah, like you gotta stop being a lazy bum, stop jacking off, go to the gym, and start taking responsibility of your loved ones and of your life. And if you do all those things, you will see that you'll be rewarded with a beautiful beard. And always remember to delay gratification for your future self. I'll see you on the next one.